Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lads and gals, men and I think you get the point. Theme Park Tycoon, an amazing game on Roblox. It has so much to give and sucks so much time out of your life, but something that everyone else loves to see are amusement parks, including the very realistic ones. If you read the title of the video, you are in fact reading it correctly. Mario Kart and Theme Park Tycoon. So that is pretty much what this video is going to be, and in fact this series is going to be, as I'm going to be creating a whole series on creating a single Mario Kart track and giving it as much detail and perfection as possible. Now the one problem is, what track is it going to be? And, well, ladies and gentlemen, I think there's only one obvious answer of which track this could possibly be. Yes, that's right. It just cooked it up all right here. Now, as you can tell, I already went ahead and started up with a... Oh dear. I already started up with the farm. Coconut Mall is really big, so you're going to go ahead and need a lot of money. I wish I had a private server. You know what? Not screw this. I'm going to get it on a private server.
One eternity later.
The first thing that should probably be done on here to make everything make sense here is likely going to be the parking lot. Will be the first thing that should be done and completed. 13, 14, and 15, which is where these things are going to be. I think we should put this all the way down to here, but we have to save this here and save it for a nice little turn, which that looks very nice. But the annoying thing though about this is I'm gonna have to cover the outline as well. Do have another idea that might just work. Maybe we could do this. If I just do this, then we just simply do the same for this side. And now with that like that, we can put this here, and then it actually does quite look a lot like it should. Which we can actually put this as no snapping and simply just stick this under here. This is... having to guess exactly where each of these are is so annoying. And now, color on over. Look at that. Beautiful. And put that there as well. And this right here can be for one parking lot. And which here we will create the rest of the parking lots. And now let's simply cover this hole, and that there will do it for the near first parking lot, which we actually have to go ahead and first add a bunch of stuff. Hopefully it also doesn't absolutely screw me over. Now this parking lot is just going to be probably the exact same thing as we could see here for just a few rows, so I'm just going to cut to when this first parking lot is finished. Alright, and that is the first parking lot done, and this actually looks pretty darn well, but obviously if you take a look here, yeah, it clearly doesn't look like there's absolutely anything happening here, but this looks very fabulously fantastic. All there needs is cars here, but those can be for another time. Yeah, no, we can't sadly just copy the entire thing. That sucks. That is the second parking lot done. 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is the 3 main parking lots done. It looks not nearly as good as it could, which I'm actually about to go ahead and fix the grass to turn it into the concrete once again. This is not at all going to be fun, having to go ahead and remove all of this and just completely reveal the surface. It'll be Very not fun. So fixing everything will take quite a minute, so I will see you here in 3, 2, 1. That looks really nice. Now, can I make this possibly work? I think now I just simply have to slightly move this over just a little bit. Hitting everything, but this thing is looking absolutely amazing already. I feel like we should just go ahead and simply remove everything from here, the full rest of it, and just simply put into another road, which that is what I'm actually going to go and do. Well, that is not convenient at all, is it? Alright, now that I finally have my money back in the main parking lot road has been finished, let's go ahead and start working with something else. And how about that something else actually be the palm trees? Alright, so let's just go on. That is all we gotta do. Do a bit of the leaves. I've never made a palm tree, so I'm doing this completely without any kind of experience. I have no idea how to make some kind of leaves. I'm actually gonna take a look right now. Actually, go ahead and make the leaves pretty simple, actually, just like that. I think we can do something like that. Oh yes, oh look at that. That is very nice. Again, let's go ahead and actually make this a little bit more interesting. Variety to this palm tree. That is just beautiful. Also move this a little bit into the center more. There we go. That is one nice palm tree. I could go ahead and add cannonballs into it, but cannonballs they aren't obviously as good as adding individual coconuts, as you can make them different sizes, of course. That, and I think we're just gonna go use the cannonballs instead. So we'll grab simply a color. Now we have ourselves a palm tree. Now we just add this to go a little bit down here. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And then we just go ahead and grab our palm tree, which look at that, and then we just simply flip. Might need a bigger plant holder for this guy. I think that is very nice. Oh my. And then we just have to add a few more around all of here. Already the 6 palm trees in the middle, and that, seeing that green with all of this somewhat looking sand is looking fabulous. But there's still 3 more parking lots, which I'll see you when those are done in. And that is the last palm tree that is on here. There is another little bit of driveway that's over here, but we're not going to worry about that, as that is nowhere close to important. So actually, I think now that all the palm trees are done, instead of doing flower beds, I think I'm just actually going to do the lamp posts. It's just a regular light here. Which one do I want? I think we're going to go for that one. This is actually a little bit shorter. Put this more in the center and make it bigger. And that actually looks pretty darn sick. That's absolute beautiful lamppost. And once again, I'll go ahead and be back after I place all of these lampposts. Well, that there is now the last of the lamps, and taking a look at how this park was when it was just the parking lot, it's definitely a lot better. This is adding so much detail. This is already looking absolutely amazing. Let's make sure that they are most definitely smaller. Oh, definitely not gonna just keep it as plastic. Wow, this is actually looking pretty solid. Far away looks beautiful. Absolutely amazing. And for the cars, I'm just gonna go ahead and use a simple car for it. Now, this truck was actually made in another Mario Kart track, which I didn't actually record at all and just did without even considering recording it, which was a stupid thing. Now, the only thing left that's left here in this park are a couple brick walls and flower pots. That's it. Actually, wait. This actually could do something really good. It, in fact, does go all the way amazing. And once again, I will see you when I finish this. Alright, so the first block is done, and that took so much longer than I actually expected. This thing took about 65,000. Absolutely ridiculous. So I have to once again wait for more money. Now, actually, instead of doing the rest of the brick walls, let's actually go ahead and make some more plant pots. Now, normally right here, this is exactly what it looks in the game, but come on. So we're going to add some flowers to it. Obviously, have to make it look good. We are just going to add some simple, nice, beautiful flowers. Just like that. I think actually we're just not gonna have any of the flowers. I think actually if we just do something like this, and there we go. Would you look at that? That is beautiful. And there's the final push. This is already looking absolutely amazing. Now just this goddamn thing. But I don't really want to go and do it, so instead, we are going to go ahead and make the gate that blocks in here. Can make it something a little bit like this. Then you'll go ahead and add a little bit of thing like this to give it a little bit of a handle. And just paint simply over it, and that doesn't look half bad. Just add it like this, and that seems pretty good. Now we'll make something like this, which is honestly already looking pretty good. Which we'll do this, but then we'll actually put it in a bit to make it look like a window. All we have to do now is color it, and that does look pretty solid, although it is very simple and blocky. There isn't as much to add. There's a second one, as it does actually look a little bit better than just two of them. All there is left is some signs and a bunch more of these brick walls, so I will cut to when those are finished. Alright, that is pretty much the entire parking lot. As you can see, there's a lot of new things that have been added, so let's go through a quick walkthrough. The obvious thing that you can see is the lines at each of the road, including the finish line and the placement spots that's going all around here. All of these little signs that are scattered pretty much everywhere here in the lot. And another little detail I had was these trucks here, as in the original game they were pretty boring. So I decided to add a couple pictures to make it seem like the Mario Brothers are coming to race. One other thing you may have noticed that the cars that go right to left are also actually not here. I'm not going to do those just yet, as those will be for later, as I just wanted to try to get the parking lot all finished, as well as the finishing line that's going all around over this also hasn't been done. That will just be finished later. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the first bit of this build, just getting the parking lot done. And the next episode will start with likely trying to create the starting plot here for the main building, as well as finishing the finishing line last details as well. And that will be it for today. And if you guys do enjoy and want this series to continue, please leave a like, as that will show support into knowing you guys want to see more of this, and I do myself want to continue this, as this is very, very fun to make, as well as give me ideas on future projects you guys may want. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.